you're just jumping on the room, I just saw a big bunch of people jump in here. I do want to welcome here tonight to the Global Credits Network Overview call. My name is James Ward, and I'm the president and owner of the company. Excited to be the one that gets to share this opportunity with you here tonight. As I said, most likely someone probably invited you here tonight to look at something that is different, something that's unique, something that you probably haven't seen before, but most importantly, something that can be a huge blessing to you and your family. And I'm excited to be the one that gets to share it with you here tonight. Now, there's a couple things that I like to start with when we're talking about this, okay? Number one, I like to tell you a little bit about who we are and why we're doing what we're doing rather than just what we're doing. So I'm gonna start with that, and then we're gonna get to the nitty gritty of actually what we do here and how it can benefit you. Now, I always start with this. I think that most of you out there, if you've been looking in the business, you know that there's been some challenging times in this industry, at least over the last couple of years, maybe even 3 years now. And we're in a situation now at Global Credits Network that we're really breaking the mold. And we're doing that from a transparency standpoint. Number one, you know, a lot of companies that you're looking at or maybe even working with right now, you have no idea who's behind it, right? You know that someone told you about it. You know that it potentially has some great benefit for you, supposedly, but you have no idea who's running the company. We're very transparent. Number one, obviously, you can see me in front of you. We have live events. We have one in Vegas this weekend. If you're anywhere near Vegas, December 14th at the Tropicana, we're going to be having a live event. So I'd love to invite you there. It's completely free for you to come, and you can learn about the heart of the company and the direction, the vision, and really get to meet some of our leaders as well. So it's going to be an exciting time. But I lead with this because it's amazing to me how many people are joining companies that they have no idea who's behind it. And let me give you a little secret, okay? If you don't know who's behind it, anyone that you refer to it, guess what? You are now the owner in their eyes, okay? So I want to encourage you as you get out there and you start making decisions on what type of businesses that you're going to be part of, make sure that you know who the ownership is. I mean, that's just pretty common sense, you would think, but it's not so common in this industry. Now, the second part of that is what we do, right? You know, how we actually create profits inside of our company. And one of our main aspects of our company is the sports wagering side, okay? We actually work with handicappers when we go out there, and we have a lot of fun in the sports industry, and that's where our main profits come from. But the big part of that, we're going to get into that here in a minute, okay? I want to dive just immediately into that because I don't want to confuse you. But what I want you to know is this: everything that we do as a company, we're transparent. You can actually see the wagers that we place. You can see every single game that we take, and I'm going to show you the back office here in a second, so you're going to learn about that. All of our auctions and things like that, you may have heard of people winning auction items for literally pennies on the dollars. We're going to show you some of that and how transparent that is. So we're excited about that side of the business. You know, a lot of times in this industry, you probably know when people are talking about a crypto space, and that's kind of what we get thrown into. You know, Bitcoin is the currency that we take. We take it in, we pay it out. So we immediately get tossed into that loop with everybody who's in the mining, the crypto trading, the Forex trading, the arbitrage. Even though we're nowhere near them, you know, we don't have any correlation to them whatsoever, we still kind of get tossed into that mix, right? Unfortunately. And most of you all have seen companies out there that they say that they're doing one of those four things, but the reality is you never have any idea what they're doing, right? Because there's no transparency whatsoever. So the first part being the ownership, the second part, obviously, the ability to see exactly what we're doing from a sports wagering standpoint, from an auction standpoint. We're going to show you some of those live in our back office here tonight. And the third part of that is we've taken it literally outside of our company to bring in a third-party company to verify that we're doing the things that we're doing. I thought it was important, you know, especially, you know, how much trouble people have been through over the last few years, how many people have been hurt in this industry. I thought it was important to bring in a third-party company that could assist us with doing a few things. Number one, they make sure that we pay our members before we pay our company. I think that's pretty important to anyone who's watching here tonight. Number two, they make sure that the long-term vision of what we want to do it makes sense, right? Mathematics behind it makes sense. There's a lot of great ideas that owners have, and sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. So having a second pair of eyes or a company that can assist you with that is obviously a big thing. And the third thing that they assist us with is security. You're going to hear us talk about security a few different times, and we'll get into more on that here in just a second. But the company we chose to work with is D. Golden & Associates. This is Mr. Dwayne Golden. He is the president and owner of D. Golden & Associates. And this is the company, as I said, that we've partnered up with. It has come in to assist us from a consulting standpoint. And it's been a great partnership. You know, Dwayne's been in the not only the network marketing industry for several years, but he also owns his own ATM, Bitcoin ATM company and Latin America actually happens to be the biggest one. So that knowledge of not only the crypto space, but network marketing allowed us to join forces as far as them being a consultant and really helping us build this business where we want it to go. Now, we officially launched our business on October 1st, okay? So we haven't been in business too long, but I want to let you know something. Even though we're in that infancy stage as a company, we actually have been paying people. People have been part of our business since late July, right? So we're way over that 100-day mark. I always say I'm going to do the math. I haven't done that. But we've been paying people on time every single night for over 100 days. And the reason why I mention that is because if I had to guess, if I asked the question here tonight, have any of you all been part of companies that have been in business for 8 to 12 weeks and disappeared, I bet every single person on here would say, yes, we have, right? You know, most companies at this point in time, when you're at that 90-day mark or even after, they're trying to figure out a couple things. Number one, how are we going to make the next commission payment? Or number two, have we made enough Bitcoin to walk away? That's where most companies, that's what they're trying to decide at this point. We're in a situation, you know, over 100 days into this, that we are just beginning. We are just getting things rocking and rolling. And you're one of the very first people that get an opportunity to be part of this company. So I'm excited to be able to share it with you. Now, just to tell you a little bit about our company, we're incorporated in the British Virgin Islands. We've been in the sports wagering industry since 2016. And, you know, since that time, we've had a tremendous amount of success. But there's a few things that have changed over the last couple of years, okay? And the biggest thing is the introduction of Bitcoin into sports books, okay? If you would have looked at sports books a few years ago, people inside of the US or anywhere, you would have to figure out how to use debit cards, how to send Western Union, how to send wires internationally, and it was a big mess. There was no scalability to it, right? You just couldn't perform at that. So when Bitcoin was introduced, it allowed us to immediately send Bitcoin and be able to play at levels that we just weren't able to before, which hence has built this company into a place that we get to participate and have a lot of fun as a company. Now, what really works for us is our money management, right? Anyone can go out there and they can pick, plays, right? You can pick the outcome of a game. You can work with handicappers, but the real meat and potatoes of what we do is the money management behind that, making sure that we mitigate our risk on every single wager that we take, making sure that we're not risking too much as a company so we can protect ourselves and in turn protect you, which I think is super important to every single person on here. The other thing is the security of our company. You know, how many times have you heard a company say, look, we just got hacked, unfortunately. They took our Bitcoin and we're out, right? I mean, we're out of business. There's nothing we can do. We made a commitment early on that we were going to have multiple servers, number one. So if our website does go down, guess what? It's going to be like for 20, 30 minutes and it's going to be right back up. We've had our website go down, and we even had to go down at an event, which was not funny and kind of funny at the same time because it was ironic, but it was right back up. And the reason why I say that is because anytime there's a glitch or anytime there's anything in a website right now, people freak out, right? Well, you can rest assured that we have our system backed up, working on it. And in addition to that, the Bitcoin is not even held on our server. So we're not going to be coming to you saying, hey, we just got hacked, all our Bitcoin's gone. You're not going to have to deal with that. Now, here's the cool thing about our business. Number one, anyone can participate, right? It doesn't matter what your expert level is on sports wagering or auctioning or anything like that. If you like to have fun, if you like entertainment, that's your only qualification for being part of this, or if you want to be able to earn Bitcoin. Those are the three things that you might want to have in play to be part of this, because we are built on entertainment. That's what our company is all about. We just happen to have an awesome opportunity for you to earn some Bitcoin from it as well. So look, you know, there's a lot of you out there that are dealing with companies that are trying to time these financial markets. I was actually a money manager for a decade before I ever got into network marketing. That's what I did. I managed money, and mostly on the equities and the options, like the derivative side of the business. So a lot of my job was built into not only dealing with people, but also reading charts, right? Looking at the technical side of the chart saying, hey, is it going to go up or go down? I've got a little secret for you. No one knows, okay? That's the truth of it. And the same holds true with Forex or, you know, crypto trading or anything else that you're trying to do when you're reading charts. There is definitely some mathematics and there's some approaches to it that can make sense. But the reality is there's so many people out there that call themselves coaches and consultants right now that are teaching people how to do this. And I just got to tell you, after doing something for a decade of reading charts, I still don't know if I wouldn't be the person to teach you, right? So I share that with you because there's a lot of you that get caught up on this when you're looking at opportunities. You're like, man, I don't have time to learn something else. I've got a full-time job. I've got a wife. I've got kids. I've got a husband. I've got a significant other. I've got another life, right? I don't have time to learn all this. The good news, you don't have to do that here. We actually do the work for you. So it's a pretty cool thing. And again, it's built on entertainment, which is even cool. So better. So here's the deal. I know that there's been so many companies out there that have come and gone. You've heard me talk about this just a tad bit already. You know, most companies out there, they're here for 8 to 12 weeks and then they're gone. And it's unfortunate because then you have to go apologize to the people that you invited that company. If you're looking for that type of opportunity, they are literally everywhere out there. Truthfully, I mean, you can find them. Check your inbox right now. They're there, right? But if you're looking for a company that is serious, if you're looking for a company that's transparent, that's out in front of it, that is showing people a place that they can plant their flags, then you're in the right spot. Okay, so I'm excited to be able to tell you more about this. Now, everything I just said is cool, but why would you even consider doing business with us? Well, number one, we have a very unique approach to growing BTC, right? A lot of companies out there, they fall in those four categories that I talked about. We have something that most of you probably have never heard of. It's something that's brand new. It's something that's exciting, and it's not the same old thing that everyone else is beating the drum on everything else. So when you go to people with this and you can approach people from a place of entertainment, you have a business that's not just built around only attracting people that care about network marketing. It's built around attracting people that want to have fun, that want the ability to participate in the sports industry or an auction industry or anything else that we go into that's entertainment based. It's a lot of fun. So it opens up a whole new door for you. Now, the other side of this is we do deal in a market that is 365 days a year. We just had Thanksgiving a few weeks ago or 2 weeks ago, I can't remember, in the US. And I bet if I had to guess, most of you were probably sitting there at Thanksgiving at one point during the day, if you're in the US, and you saw some type of football game on, right? It doesn't matter if it's a holiday. 365 days a year, worldwide, professional sports, college sports, football, baseball, basketball, soccer, boxing, MMA, you name it, there's a sport going on and there's an event going on at all times. So there's no dark days here. And the cool thing is this, we partnered with the best people in the world to give us the data that we need to select these winners. And I think that that's important for you to understand. It's not something that we're just throwing darts and guessing, right? We're actually working with people that it is their job, right? It's their job to have the inside information. They know if a team is struggling. They know if they've been out partying all night, or if they've had a great week of practice, or if it was a bye week, or if there's a weather issue, right? They have all that information that you and I, number one, we probably don't care about. And number two, we don't have time to care about, right? That's what they do for us. And we just happen to work with the best. Now, the thing is this, we don't win all the time, and I'm about to show you some of that here in just a second, but we've really changed the game here and opened up a whole new world of business. So what I want to share with you now is one of the things that I think whoever invited you here today told you is we have a great opportunity for you to be able to earn some income. So I'm going to go through these four things, and then I'm going to actually take you to our back office so you can see some of that. But before I do it, I want to make sure you're still with me. Everybody give me a number 7 that you're still with me, that you can still hear me loud and clear before I get into this comp plan, because I want you to be able to pay attention to this so you can see it. Okay, all right, we got some 7s. Good deal. Awesome. Okay, so here we go. As this says, we have 4 powerful ways to earn, and we're going to start here tonight with our compensation plan and the fast start bonus. Okay, the fast start bonus here was designed to truly help you get a fast start, a kick start in your business. So it's for your first 30 days inside of your business. You can earn our fast start bonus once you're qualified. Now, there's 2 different ways that you can qualify, and then we'll actually get to the mathematics behind it. Number one, if you come in at a 1 Bitcoin package or higher, you're automatically qualified for the fast start bonus. So there's no qualifications, right? Now, if you come in under a Bitcoin, so that's 0.01 to half a Bitcoin, your qualification for the fast start bonus is to have personal volume. Okay, that's direct volume. That's my direct sales equal to or greater than the package you purchased. So for example, if you came in at the 0.1 here tonight, that's a 0.1 package, it's about $750, which it may or may not be in your budget, so don't get caught up on the amount. I just want you to understand the principle behind it, okay? If you came in at 0.1 here tonight, all you would have to do is have 0.1 in personal volume, okay? You could do that by making 1 sale at the 0.1 or 2 sales at the 0.05 or 4 sales at 0.025. You get the gist, right? So it's an easy way for you to qualify for this bonus. Now, here's how it works, all right? Number one, anyone that you personally refer, right? They personally come in and they sign up with you, you sponsor them, whatever you'd like to call it, they purchase the products, you're going to earn a 5% commission, all right? Now, when they go out there and they refer people as well, you're going to get a 3% commission every single time they have someone purchase the products from them. And then on the third level, take it one step further, you can receive a 2% commission every single time your third level refers someone. So you can see how you can start to build this. You can start to work with people around you and really begin to create some great results for you and your family. But here's the deal. This is just one small part of what we do. The second part is our binary. And I get fired up about our binary because I believe it's the most powerful part of what we do. That's the absolute truth. It is the most powerful part of what we do inside of our company. And the reason why is because it gives you the ability to really lock arms with people above you and below you, right? To work together. There's going to be people inside your organization that you have no idea who they are, because your goal in the beginning is just to refer to people. And the reason why is because when you have one person on your left and one person on your right, that qualifies you for the binary. It doesn't matter what level it's at. So it could be at the very lowest level of 0.01 all the way up to our top package. It is irrelevant. You just need one person on the left and one person on the right, and then you're automatically qualified to start earning this binary commission. Now, the commissions pay anywhere between 5% and 12%. I'm going to give you an example, so don't get too confused if you're brand new trying to figure this out. But 5% and 12% between those, depending on which package you own, is where the binary commissions are, okay? So we have what we call a 50-50 binary, or a lesser leg binary. And basically all that means is this: every single night, our system's gonna take a look at your binary, okay? And it's gonna look at your volume on your left and your volume on your right. And it's gonna say which one of these have the less amount of volume, okay? So let's say, for example, you had 2 Bitcoin on volume on your left and 2 Bitcoin in volume on your right. Now keep something in mind, okay? I'm not talking about your personal volume. I'm talking about your team volume, okay? So this could have been volume that was generated by you, people above you, people below you. There's a lot of different ways to generate volume. So it's a pretty cool thing, right? That you can really work with people. Well, let's just say, for example, you had 2 on your left and 1 on your right. Well, we know that 1 is less than 2, right? That's pretty easy. So we would look at that and we'd say, okay, 1 Bitcoin times 12%. That's the example I'm going to use here today. That's the max amount that you could use on our system. So 12% times 1 Bitcoin equals 0.12, right? 0.12 Bitcoin. The cool thing about our system is this: it pays every single day, right? That 0.12 could go directly to your blockchain wallet tonight, as long as it was done before midnight. So it's a pretty cool thing that people get excited about. And what I think is most powerful is, like I said, being able to lock arms with people, work with people above you, below you, and really create that culture and that environment that shows that, hey, you want to help people build their business. There's nothing else like it in the industry. Now, the third part of our comp plan here is what we call our customer acquisition bonus. And if you haven't been paying attention, I want you to wake up, okay, because this is something that definitely separates us from the rest of the world as well. When you're considering a company in the crypto space or the network marketing space. Our customer acquisition bonus has 2 different parts to it. We have a minimum and a maximum. And the reality is, it's 100% up to you which one that you want. We don't decide it, you decide it, which is a pretty cool thing. You control the fate of your CAB bonus. So the minimum CAB bonus is 0.25% that's paid every single day. And the way that you qualify for that is by simply making 0.01 in personal volume. We're talking about less than $75 in personal volume. That means that you either make a sale, a retail sale, or you have someone sign up with you as affiliate and purchase the package, and you are into earning that 0.25% a day. Very easy to do, right? Now, the maximum CAB bonus is generated every single day as well, and right now it's 1.13%. But before I get into how you qualify for it, I want you to understand something about our maximum CAB bonus. It fluctuates every single month. So on the 15th of every month, we reset our CAB bonus, okay? And it's based on the profits of the company. It's not based on some arbitrary number that we want to, just grab out of the clear blue sky. If you look at most companies out there, they're going to tell you that we're going to pay, hey, 2.5%, 3%, 4%, 5% every single day, and we're going to stay in business forever. And we're doing this by crypto trading or mining or what, and let's be honest, we know that they're not, right? We know that they're not, but it's an easy sell for people to do, right? It's easy for you to refer people because it requires no work, because you tell them that there's no work. You don't have to do anything. You just sit there and you earn. Let me just go on and be the first to tell you that that's crap, okay? I mean, anyone who's telling you that, you just may as well know that that business will be out of business in 8 to 12 months. Business requires activity, right? And the reason why I get so worked up on this is because, we're breaking the mold in this industry. We're showing people how they can actually do this and do it the right way with some transparency. So our maximum trading bonus, as I said, it resets on the 15th every month based on our profits. So on December 15th, we'll reset it. Last month, it was 1.38. The month before, 1.27. The month before that, 1.55. And it's 1.13 right now. And it will be changing a week from today, okay, based on how we've done. So how do you qualify for it? Well, it's really simple, okay? All you have to do is have personal volume equal to or greater than the package that you purchase. So same exact example, if you come in at 0.1, all you would have to do is make 1.1 sell, right? 1.1 sell. I know that's kind of a tongue tie there. Or 0.05, 2.05 sales, or 4.025 sales, and you're qualified, right? It's simple to do, easy to do, and it's your choice which one of these you want. You just have to decide what's right for your family. So it's pretty simple. Now, as you can see, we have multiple ways that you can earn. You can earn multiple binary commissions, multiple fast start bonuses. We also have what we call buybacks or renewals. So what that means is this. When your Bitcoin doubles inside of our company, you're going to have two choices. Number one, you can renew your package at the current package you're at or at a higher package, or you can take your Bitcoin and go because it's yours, right? So the goal here is to double your Bitcoin and then make a decision from then. But I want you to imagine something, okay? If someone just doubled their Bitcoin, don't you assume that most of them are going to renew their package? The answer is probably yes, right? So if you had an entire team that was doing this, right? They're renewing their package. It's going to create binary volume. It's going to create fast start bonuses. And there's a lot of excitement that goes in there because it's a way to annuitize your business without having these huge monthly fees that a lot of companies have. So it's a pretty cool thing. Now, we also pay you for upgrades, okay? We give people the opportunity to upgrade their package at any time that they want by just paying the difference. So in this example, if someone wanted to go from 0.01 to 0.1, the difference would be 0.9. That's what they would pay to be part of that, okay, or to actually upgrade. So you would earn a commission on the 0.09, not the actual full amount, because that's all they paid. I'm sure that makes sense to you. Now, we give people the opportunity to pay the difference as long as they're not over what we call the 50% mark. In your back office, you're going to have a progress bar that looks just like this, okay? And when it gets to the 50% mark, that means that you've received all of the Bitcoin that you started with back, okay? So if you start with 0.1 and you get to 50%, that means that you've received 0.1 back, and now you're truly in profit stage. So once you get over that 0.1 and you want to upgrade, we have to charge you the full amount. If we didn't, we'd be losing money as a company. Not a big deal, but we definitely want to be transparent. Now, here's a very cool part of the presentation I want you to listen up on, okay? We pay people 7 days a week inside of this company. And when I say we pay people 7 days a week, I'm not talking about we pay them to an internal wallet or we pay them to some token that they have to then liquidate on a exchange or an exchange that we created or whatever other nonsense has been created out there. The bottom line is you create commissions here, you get paid on them, okay? As long as you have 0.01 or higher, it goes directly to your blockchain wallet, okay? So we do have money that will go to an internal wallet up until you get to 0.01. But once you're at 0.01 or above, it's paid directly to your blockchain wallet every single day, 7 days a week. So think about that for a second, I mean, I'm sure many of you, especially the holiday seasons amongst us, it doesn't matter what you celebrate. The bottom line is December is an expensive month for a lot of people, period, right? Regardless of what you celebrate. So imagine for a second, knowing as you're going into this holiday season that you could have money coming to your blockchain wallet every single day, even on Saturday and Sunday, 7 days a week. What's that going to do for you and your family? I've been there. I don't know if y'all have been there. I mean, but and even if you have, maybe you wouldn't admit it. I have been there on December 23rd, 24th, trying to figure out what I'm going to do for either my wife or my kids on a specific thing that I was supposed to come through for, and I knew my paycheck wasn't coming. I didn't know what to do, and I had to scrap and scrape to get it. I'm sure maybe some of you have been there. So imagine what it would do for you knowing that the money could be here today, every single day, building up to that event that you need it for. So it's an exciting thing I get fired up about. Now, in addition to all this stuff that I just talked about, you're going to have a built-in marketing system that we're actually redoing right this second with the rebranding of our company. But this system is going to have multiple landing pages that you can send people to where you can gather their leads. You can follow up with your leads. We have multiple banners. Again, these are all being redesigned right now. The new back office and the new website, by the way, it will be live, I think, tomorrow. I don't want to overpromise, but I think it's going to be tomorrow so you can see some of this stuff. So we'll have new designs on all these, but we have banners already created for you. You don't have to go out there and hire a designer. You can use these. They will redirect to these pages just like that, where you can follow up with people and get people to actually purchase the products from you. We also have multiple text messages and emails that are pre-written for you. If you want to use them, you definitely can. A lot of times you want to reach out to people, you don't know what to say. We've done the work for you. Now, all of that, our entire marketing system is actually included in our packages. So there's not an extra, $55 or $99 a month that you're going to have to pay for that. So here's the packages that we have right now. As you're going to see, we've created this company, what I think is for the masses. Okay. So it doesn't matter really what your financial situation is right now. We have a package that's going to fit you. So all the way from 0.1 all the way up to 5 BTC, it's completely up to you. Now I'm going to tell you something, okay? Here's what I believe. I think that it's insane for people to get started in a company when they're going to have to hurt their families, okay? If you're going to have to go out there and mortgage your home, I always use that because I've heard it. If you're going to have to go out there and pawn your wife's ring or your husband's watch or whatever you would have to do to get in, don't do that. Please don't do that. At least don't do it here. I mean, go do it at another company, but don't do it where you don't know the owner either. All right. So you're restricted on that. But here's what I will tell you. I want you to get started here tonight because it's an amazing program. But I want you to pick the package that makes most sense for you and your family and build on that, right? Because we give you the options to do that here. So with that being said, I do want to tell you how you can double your Bitcoin in 30 days. And then I'm going to take you to the back office here in a second and show you some of the cool things we have, okay? So here's the strategy for doubling your Bitcoin over the next 30 days. Number one, get started here tonight at the very highest package that you can without hurting your family. That's number one. Number two, you're going to go out and find just two people that do the same exact thing that you do. They bought the same exact package that you did, because here's the reason why. It's going to qualify you for the binary. It's going to qualify you for the fast start bonus, and it's going to qualify you for the maximum trading bonus. So now you have maxed out that plan, right? You plus two, it's easy. And then here's the deal. You're going to help those two people do the same exact thing. And if you can replicate that for the next 4 weeks, you will have doubled your Bitcoin, which is what it's all about. So I'm very, very excited about that. Now, I have to tell you about our credit system, okay? We have what we call the GCN credits. It's our internal credit system. Just to be clear, it's not a token that we're trying to take public, or it's not an ICO. Our credits have no value outside of our company. I have to be clear because we get that question all the time. But our credits are the coolest thing out there because they allow you to do a lot inside of our company. Now I'm going to show you right now how it works, okay? But the GCN credits, I told you there was 4 ways to get paid. When someone in your personal team actually purchases credits, all of that volume goes into the binary, okay? So whatever your binary payout is, you can get that as well. So you might be a little bit confused on right now, like why would someone buy a credit? But I'm about to show you right now. So give me 1 second. I'm going to stop sharing this screen, and I'm going to share a back office with you here. So just give me a second. Okay, let me get to it and log in here. Okay, I want to make sure that everybody can see this back office. Can you give me a number 8? A number 8, if you can see the back office, that would be great. Awesome. All right. Thank you all so much. I'm glad you're still here. Okay. So listen up. If you're brand new, or even if you're not brand new, but maybe you're kind of new, maybe you're here for the very first time, I want you to really pay attention to this, okay? Because you're looking at an actual back office. I mean, it's a test account, but it's still a back office, okay? And what I'm going to get to do here tonight, which again is a little bit of a rarity because it doesn't happen that often. It actually happened on Thursday, but it doesn't happen that often. I'm going to get to show you all of our products in working order. If that's cool with you, if you want to see what we actually do here, I'm going to need some participation. Give me a number 5. If you're cool with seeing our products here tonight, exactly what you can use our credits for and things like that, give me a 5 so I know that I don't want to waste your time, but I want to show you what we do, okay? Because it's very rare that you get to actually look in someone's back office and see what you're getting before you actually get it, okay? So let me break this down for you. We're going to start here tonight with our auctions, okay? We just rolled out our auction program. Well, I guess we're in our 2nd week now, right? So it's been an amazing thing for us. So I'm going to go here to view all, and you can actually see some of our auctions. We have 3 auctions that are going on right now. You can see we have an American Airline gift card for $1,000. We have an Amazon gift card for $500. And yes, we do have a 2020 Mercedes-Benz. Now, each one of these 2 don't have any reserves. That means that whatever price they go, hey, they go. The Mercedes-Benz does have a reserve because if it didn't, we can't just give away cars like that. So it does have a reserve on it. But here's what I want to concentrate, okay? I'm not going to give you guys a tutorial on how it works. I want to show you truly, these are real live examples of what some people have won on our auction, not only today, but every single day that we've been running these, okay? So you can see, oh, well, my gosh, it looks like someone just won the American Airlines. Today we had let's see here, the iRobot Romba. I don't know if you guys know that. My wife, we actually have a knockoff of one of these. We want the real one, but someone won this here today. We had a drone go off. Look at this, for 19 cents, someone won a drone. $1,000 Royal Caribbean cruise, $4.65. We had a PlayStation that went off for $2.45, some Apple Airbuds for 34 cents, American Airline gift card, $1.07 for $1,000. Carnival Cruise, $76. So look at this. This is what people are paying. Now, the max that they could have paid, like let's go back up here for just a second, okay? This American Airline, the max that someone could have paid right here is $100. $100 is the absolute max that someone could have paid for it, all right? Now, right here, you can see that the max that someone could pay for the Amazon card is $50. Very, very inexpensive. So this is a very cool way. I mean, imagine for a second that we're right in the midst of, you know, the holidays, being able to win some of these items. That's just one product that I want to show you here tonight that you can use your credits for. We also have our sports wager, and we've talked about this, and I talked about the transparency. So before I even get to the games of the week, I want to show you here today, these are actually games that are going on right now. Now, some of them may have ended, but what we do as a company is we post our games every single day right here in the back office before they start, okay? So if you want to wager on them your own, like if you do that, you definitely can do that. It doesn't matter if you do it, you don't have to do it. I'm just telling you, you can. But the key point about this is the transparency of what we do, okay? It's transparency. So as we go through here, you can see we've had several games today: hockey, football, basketball. I think those are just the three that we did today. We had an amazing day in football this morning. And we also have one product that people get pretty fired up about called our game of the week, okay? These are our games of the week. And the game of the week, just so you know, it's when we get information from someone that is so strong, right? We get information from our handicappers that the data is so strong that we want to share it with our members, and they have the opportunity to use their credits. I'm going to give you just an example. Let's assume that someone used 100 credits to participate in our game of the week. So tonight we have a game of the week going on right now. It's the Seahawks versus the Rams. I don't have any information on this. If someone has a score on that, why don't you share it? 21-3 Rams. All right, yes, let's go Rams. So anyway, we have the Rams here tonight. Okay, we've picked the Rams to win this. And anyone that participated in this, let's just say that they started with 100. The payout could be anywhere from like 160 all the way up to 180, somewhere in there, in credits. Now, these credits are withdrawable in Bitcoin. They could actually take it, or they could use those credits for like the auction. There's a lot of opportunity there. So I want you to imagine something for just a second. Imagine being in a Buffalo Wild Wings, or a bar, or a friend's house, or a family member, whatever. I don't care where you're at, a Facebook Live. Imagine everyone in one room rooting for the same exact team. Now imagine a company and a community and a culture all rooting for the same exact outcome of the same exact game on a specific day. We don't win them all, but it's not about that. It's about the entertainment, right? It's about the fun. So tonight, I don't care. I know one dude who's watching this tonight who's a huge Seahawks fan, and he told me that he took the Rams because our handicappers got the data, and that's what they said. They said, take the Rams. Now, the Rams may win, they may not win, but if they do, a lot of our people are going to earn a lot of credits, and it's going to be a lot of fun, because at that point, they get to choose what they want to do with them. Either they withdraw them, they use them for our auctions, whatever it is. So it's a really, really cool thing, and I'm excited to be able to share that with you. So, you can't get much more transparent than that when it comes to sports wagering, when it comes to auctions. I'm showing you directly in the back office how it works. So with that being said, I hope that you guys got a lot of value out of this. I do these because I think it's important for each and every one of y'all to understand what we're doing here as a company. Number one, I like logging into the back office because I've been part of things before that I don't even know what I'm getting. I'm buying something, but I don't even know. I want you to see the value that we have. And most importantly, I want you to see the transparency of what we do as a company and what we're all about. We're about you. You ask anyone out here, we're about our members. We know that this is built by you, not us. So we're here to support you. I want you to get back with whoever sent you here tonight, get your final questions answered, and come be part of this awesome company. We're changing the scene of this, okay? We're breaking the mold. I want you to be part of it with us. Get back with who sent you here. Have a fantastic evening with your family, and go Rams.